Hey, what's going on? It's Nick from Magnetic Sponsoring, and welcome to episode 6 of this fan page series. And in this episode, we're actually going to go over the cover image and a few things about it that you need to know, and also how to actually design a really cool looking cover image, as well as the little tab images down here. And I'll show you how to do that in just a second. But first off, you want to know that you cannot include a call to action in your cover image. That's actually against Facebook's new policies for this new timeline update. So you can't have something in there that says, um, you know, like this page or click on the tab below or anything like that. There's a couple sneaky ways around it to kind of just, hint at it without actually telling people to go there, but I'd kind of stay away from that. Something that is really cool to do is to actually include your slogan or your tagline. You can also include some social proof on there. That's actually a really unique idea that I haven't seen been used too much. So if you've ever been to our fan page, Magnetic Sponsoring, you'll see that we have kind of a cool looking cover image. It's got our slogan right here. It's got our tagline that we have pretty much on everything. It's our mission statement. And I just put this really cool background in here. And then one of the really cool features is actually they're kind of random, but there's these bars that follow through, and they follow through actually into our tabs. This one hasn't been created yet, but when it is, it'll follow through in our tabs. And if you want to get really creative, you could keep it following through all of your tabs down here. So that's definitely something you can do. You can actually make this photo come through and into this one too, and I'll show you the tool that will help you do that so that all the dimensions are right, so when you upload these it doesn't look funny, it's actually really even. So let's go back to what's working now. To add a cover image, it's really easy. You just click this button, add cover. It's already there when you don't have one. So we're going to upload a photo because I already created one in here. So we have our what's working now cover. So once this uploads, you'll see that I have the exact dimensions, which so I don't have to drag to reposition. I can just save the changes. And the dimensions for this cover image are 850 by 315. So that's 850 pixels wide by 315 pixels tall. So you see that it's really simple. I didn't do anything fancy here. It's actually just this logo, just much bigger. So that's our big cover image for what's working now, at least for now it's going to be. And so once again, the dimensions are 850 by 315. You're going to want to remember that if you're creating your own image in something like Photoshop, if you're a Photoshop nerd like me. If you're not, then you can go over to this really cool tool which is called Timeline Slicer. So you can find that at timelineslicer.com. This is actually a really cool tool that I didn't know about until one of my favorite marketers, Pat Flynn, actually shared it with me. So basically, you can literally just drag and drop an image in here. So if I go ahead and take my cover image and drag and drop it in here, it'll show up just the same as it did. Now, over here on the sidebar, I can create a cover. I can create a profile pic if I wanted to. Drag this photo through into here, so you can see I can do that, and it'll actually create a really cool effect, basically. So if you want to continue your background into your profile picture, and as well, you'll see that I can do it the same with these tabs down here, and it'll create thumb 1, 2, and 3. So you can do some really cool things with this tool here, and if you're not a technical person or you don't have Photoshop and you really don't use that, this is definitely the tool that you want to use to create your cover image as well as your tab images and maybe even your profile picture. But like I said, make sure when you do create your profile picture, you create it so that it's using the dimensions that are taller so we can optimize it for the iPad. So that's all for this episode. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode where we're going to actually dive into these custom tabs a little bit more, and that's really where the fan page funnel begins. So I'll see you in the next episode.